Well, hello. How's it hanging? You don't have to answer that. I iced my neck at the end of a long, hard day. It is my $1.50 ice pack. I just refill it with water and put it back in the freezer, and then it fits snugly in my cracks and crevices. Ice is good for inflammation. So I was sitting here thinking today of how different an experience in a shelter this is than some of the other ones that I've been to, and how when I first started out in all of these institutions, I came up with ideas on how to make it easier and you know work better for all the people involved. And nobody would hear me, nobody would listen to me. They isolated me, they shut me up, they kept me away from everybody else because I tend to get people together and rile them up. No, I don't know, it's the Sagittarius, I think, or the ADHD, not real sure. But now that I've lived through all of that, and I've come to this place where they implement all those ideas that I had come up with a long time ago and tried to talk to people about, and nobody wanted to hear about it. And they wanted to just shut me up and get me out of the way. And here these things are implemented and they're fucking working for people. Would you believe that shit? I can, because it's feasible, because they're good ideas. Something that works really well here is that a lot of the people that work here have been through it. They've been through all the systems. They have been through addiction. They have been through homelessness. So they understand what we are going through. That is something that did not happen in previous places because those people were privileged, to say the least. And they tended to feel as though they were better than the people that they were serving, and that is never the fucking case. So ever, if you are in this situation, homelessness, addiction, poverty, it is not something that anyone deserves, and you deserve better. But other things like people helping each other when, how do I explain this? It's like a bartering type of system where if, say, there's one person who isn't getting as much money as someone else that doesn't, someone has an overabundance of something that someone else might need, you trade, you barter, you work deals out with each other to help. I've got more shampoo than you need shampoo, but you have pads and I need pads, and you trade things in order to sustain everybody so that everybody's comfortable. The more comfortable you are, not the more rushed, the more pressured, the more punished you are, but the more rested, the more well taken care of you are, the more you feel comfortable, then it is easier for you to put in more of an effort to get better results. It's just not, it's not, and it's not communism, it's not, but it's little things like that none of the, now that I look back, none of the other shelters were like this in that way, because I was told once that they needed to make it as uncomfortable as possible to get you to do better, so that you would get the hell out, so that they could turn them and burn them like a fucking restaurant. Like we're you know we're human beings, and we're traumatized, deeply traumatized human beings. This is no way for anybody to live, and it really does a number on you, on your self-esteem, on your psyche. and you're dealing with all kinds of triggers and traumas and things that you never know what's going to come up in your healing and trying to get your shit together in order to get back up. And if you have people that have your back, if you have people that understand what you're going through, not resent what you're going through. Like, I will never understand that mentality of you should earn everything, you know? Half the people that feel that way about people and resent people that aren't earning enough probably didn't earn it themselves. They probably got it handed to them by their mommy and daddy. You know, I bet some people would like to say something right now, and you just say it, and then you chew on it, and then you shove it up your keister. But that's the thing, is that unless you live like this, then you're always going to be more privileged than somebody that lives in abject poverty. Um, it, it's no way to live. It's not. And I completely understand why a lot of people who live like this also suffer from addiction. It is the hardest thing you ever have to go through, and the most degrading, and you constantly feel the need to numb the horrific pain you feel mentally and physically from just surviving. So to have other people have your back and until you can get up is an amazing thing. And I've got all kinds of ideas now, and we actually do help each other here. You know, if somebody is hurting, needs something, clothes, shoes, it's here, food, whatever anybody needs until they can get their SNAP, until they can get their housing, until they can get their job, whatever it is that they're trying to get to gather together in order to take the steps to build their life back up from homelessness, from addiction, from DV situations. It's important to have support from your community. And unfortunately, sometimes these places are put in communities that are a little bit privileged, a lot privileged, to make the community look good. But they really don't think it makes the community look good, because they resent us for being in that situation and needing help and needing supplies and needing support. And you can't resent the people you're helping, otherwise they're not going to get the help they deserve, and they're not going to earn their spot in society. So maybe be a little kinder, maybe be a little bit more respectful to people, because you never know what they're going through. And living like this, these women that I've met here, they are all incredible human beings, and they're all doing such an amazing job, and they're all supporting and loving each other so that they can get back up. And that's what you need in order to heal and to function in society again. So I was just thinking about that today, and just thinking how much I respect and love these women, and how everything that happened for a reason, so that I would see what works, see what doesn't, so that I can in turn help women not ever have to go through what I went through. That's, I guess, my purpose, because I'm definitely going to turn this into purpose of some kind. Alright, so I love you. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll catch you on the flippity flop.